And First Alert meteorologist Caitlin Lord joining us once again. And Caitlin, yesterday was nice enough that I opened up the windows and I could hear my dad going in my head. He's like, "Nicholas, it's too humid out for windows to be open." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Dad, you know what? I want the windows open."
It actually, and your dad would have been wrong because it wasn't humid. So
right?
We were totally had the green light to open the
windows.
Thank you. We opened the windows in our house too, and my cat was in heaven having them open.
Oh, your cat didn't yell at you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. She yelled at me when I closed the window. She was not happy about that. But you took your boys to the park yesterday.
It was busy there.
Full advantage of the outdoors, and we have a nice deck. And I sent you a picture saying how nice it was to be able to be out on the deck for the first time, and we're going to be able to recreate that today. Maybe a little less sunshine, but still in general a fantastic day ahead. Here's what it looks like outside from Bethany Lutheran College in Mankato. Rather quiet start to the day, not a whole lot going on out there. Temperature wise is pretty mild, honestly. You could probably leave the light sweater or sweatshirt behind if some cooler temperatures don't bother you. Now we are still as low as 37 degrees in Olivia and Hutchinson, with 38 in Glencoe and Marshall, 39 right now in New Ulm and Slayton, but 41 here in Mankato, St. Peter, Waseca and Jackson. 43 degrees in St. James and Windham. We're sitting at 48 in Owatonna as well as Fairmont and Forest City, with 50 right now in Albert Lee and 52 degrees in Mason City. Now don't get too excited. They're not going to rise necessarily from here. They are still going to drop a couple of more degrees before we start to see those temperatures rise, and they'll start to rise once that sun comes up and heats us up. We do have a little bit of a breeze right now in the area coming out of the west-northwest, west-southwest, anywhere from really 5 to about 15 miles an hour. We are expecting these winds to sort of die down by this afternoon, so we are looking at ranging between 5 and 10 miles an hour. So just a breezy start to the day, and then other than that, not a whole lot going on out there. Here's a look at that satellite radar imagery. Like I said, a little bit opposite compared to yesterday. We're starting off with some morning cloud coverage, but as we take a look at the future cast, this cloud coverage will gradually clear, becoming partly cloudy and eventually mostly sunny by those early to mid-afternoon hours. So yes, I said a little less sunshine today, but again, it's just through these morning hours, and then we'll get full afternoon sunshine out there. Temperature is fantastic. We're looking at mid to upper 60s. Will gradually become partly cloudy by tomorrow morning, and then from that point forward, we'll see some morning sunshine. Those clouds thickening up as we go into the afternoon hours. Some light rain possible east of I-35 near Rochester through tomorrow afternoon. The good news for us is we are actually looking at some rain moving up into our area, and as of right now, we're looking at this putting a small end to our rather dry conditions. We should see some rain here at the surface finally for the first time in what feels like forever. In fact, we're looking at light showers overnight becoming scattered by Thursday. Today we're watching the forecast high. Once again, we're looking at 66 degrees for the high, and the current record for today does sit at 66 degrees. It was set in 1990, but then tied for again in 2016. So depending on what we do with these temperatures, we could meet and or break the record once again. And we did break yesterday's record. We reached about 71 degrees around 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Mankato airport. The record for yesterday did sit at 68 degrees. So we broke yesterday's record. Today we could potentially meet and or break the record. Tonight, again, chilly out there, not a whole lot going on, low of 37 degrees by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast. Not a whole lot going on other than that rain chance moving in on Thursday, though we are looking at some overnight showers Wednesday into Thursday. With that being said, those showers associated with a cold front, so our temperatures are going to drop a little bit. We're going from the mid-60s to the mid-40s between Wednesday and Thursday. Rain may linger into early Friday morning, potentially mixing with a little bit of snow, because Friday morning we're looking at the upper 20s, and then that'll fizzle out through the mid to late morning hours, leaving behind rather cloudy skies. We'll hold on to some cloudy conditions and windy conditions for the upcoming weekend. You are going to want to have that jacket handy for St. Patrick's Day, whether you're celebrating on Saturday or on the day itself, which is Sunday. We're looking at those mid-30s for Sunday into Monday. And then as we go into the rest of next week, we will see those temperatures rise back into the 50s with more sunshine mixed in. Stay tuned. We'll be back after the break.